Southern Swing 2025 wrapping up. One of our favorite features, of course, our annual trip to Buc-ee's. We're here in Smiths Grove, Kentucky, one of the newer Buc-ee stores. Now, obviously you've seen our content talking about their great food, their million gas pumps. If that's what you're looking for in this one, this isn't your show. We're here to talk about some of the other items that you can get at Buc-ee's in addition to gasoline, clean bathrooms, beef jerky, brisket sandwiches, candied nuts, brisket tacos, what have you. So follow me into the store and we will go through some of the best and most unique items you can get. And I will even buy a couple of them for myself. Not the company, me, because there probably isn't a bigger Buc-ee's fan out there than me. So come on. Gotta get a cart. That means we're serious. Pool noodle doesn't do me any good. I don't have a pool, but that's pretty cool. A rapid river tube for 15 bucks. Should be the hit of the water park, let me tell you. Oh my God, here we go.
And here we go.
And again, no shortage of friendly staff here. I think they punish them if they don't welcome you.
Haven't we been humiliated enough?
Not yet, no.
I mean, it's kind of like welcome to Moe's. Glows in the dark. You know, when you want to sit there and have 40 ounces of hooch at night and you're afraid you might not know where your cup is, you got that. Now, probably not for me. Sweet land of liberty. I love Buc-ee's. I love t-shirts. I love America. America. Item number one. Now that's not really unique though, so let's go over to the merch side. Now what happens if you're in the deer blind and you wanna sit there and show your Buc-ee's product? That's gonna work, well, maybe if you're in the Serengeti.
There I was in the Congo.
Of course, Beaver's Nuggets, we know all about those. Maybe off camera, I'll put those in my cart.
Wish I was back in Texas.
Okay, just so you know, we're shooting this at about 2:30 local time on a random Friday. This is not like necessarily peak business time, but when you're open 24 hours a day and you are Buc-ee's, you're always going to be busy. Okay, here we probably a bit of merchandise that doesn't have a beaver on it. You got a duck. You got lake life here. Is there a beaver on this? No beaver on this, but you want a Yeti style Marg glass? You got it. Now, I love a good margarita.
Today we're making the perfect margarita.
For that married housewife in your life, anything with a wine glass on it is going to be a big hit.
Are you driving me to?
Yes. What time?
Oh my God, are you drunk?
How about a whiskey tower with antlers? I'm not really sure. Very neat, very interesting. Probably not for me. But it's just to show you that everything possible under the sun is here at Buc-ee's. Bourbon goes in, wisdom comes out.
That's what I do. I drink and I know things.
I like it. I don't know if I $7 like it.
I'd buy that for $1.
They knew I was coming. Peace, love, pickles. Hey, look, right on.
is definitely a no for me, dog.
100% fine beaver pelt, or not.
Nice beaver.
Thank you. I just had it stuffed.
Let me help you with that.
I really don't want to taste a cowboy. I don't know about you. But actually, Kent Rollins has an outstanding YouTube channel. Check it out after you're done checking out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/BuckeyeHuddle.
Hi, welcome to camp. My name is Kent Rollins.
Just like Tony's. Even down to the size. In case you didn't know, Tony's got little girl feet.
The world knows anger is in control.
On vacation, didn't pack enough? You can sit there and load up for your daughter right here. Mark, any of these interest you for Viv?
I already got like $1 million worth of Disney stuff when we were in Orlando, so I think I'm gonna pass on this.
No, not for me. Yeepaw. Let's go over to the Buc-ee's items. I went to Buc-ee's and all I got was some glittery pepper spray.
You like Bear Maze Ice Head?
Not exactly sure what this is. See if I can find what to call it. It's just a thing. It's a splash toy. $4. What a deal. Again, probably not for me. Let's keep going through. If I would have had one of these as a kid, it would have been a big problem. I had one of those Snoopy snow cone makers. And I was never allowed to play with it because it was too messy. My mom was afraid I was going to stick my finger in it or something like that.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
But this icy slushy machine, fantastic item. I expect them to fly off the shelf. Just not for me. Gift bags. You buy a gift, you need to have a bag to put it in. An event banner. I don't know. Buckeye Huddle tailgate. I mean, I'm just saying. You can wrap it. You know, you can sit there and go, you know, medium amount of Buc-ee, maximum amount of Buc-ee. Who needs to go to the Disney store to buy stuff when you can get stuff right here? Trademark, I'm not going to get into which character it is. And then of course you've got one from, I don't have kids, so I don't know if Bluey's on Disney Channel or...
It's on Disney.
It's on Disney.
I'm a Bluey expert.
Mark knows. Now I do like the chrome emblem, but if I saw somebody with a chrome emblem, I'd be afraid that it would be, somebody would like boost it. And you know, so that's probably not a direction I'm gonna go. I'm not a bumper sticker guy. I just don't like that. I own my car now. I was a big leaser, so probably won't do that. You're never gonna run out of beaver nuggets with this pillow. It's going in the cart. I will make an appearance on a Big Me kickoff here at some point with this pillow to prove that I did not just put it back on the cart or put it back on the shelf after we were done recording. I have enough stress toys at home to go with my stress.
I thought you were going to say, I thought you were going to say you had enough stress.
I do have enough stress. Now, this one is just a little much for me right here, but just to prove where we are, eat here, get gas, Smiths Grove, Kentucky, or potty like a rock star. Now, we are not going to go into the bathroom with the camera. The local authorities would have a word with us if we did that, so no cameras in the bathroom, I promise you on that. That is just nasty. Buc-ee's boxers, got Buc-ee's volleyball over there.
I'm sorry, Wilson! Wilson, I'm sorry!
Some camo socks. I went through a long phase where going to games, I always wanted to have my sock game on point. I'm actually kind of surprised I don't have any Buc-ee socks. You know, I could wear them game one for the Texas game at noon because that's when it's going to be. I'm just sorry to tell you, that's when it's going to be. That's probably not going to make anybody happy. Boo this man! They do have these in adult sizes. I have seen other videos out there with these in adult sizes. And lo and behold, here they are. This one's actually like a youth extra small, but I've seen, we have a friend who works for another site. We'll just call him Pat. Pat would fit in this. I would buy this if Pat would wear it. I'm pretty convinced he wouldn't. But Pat, if you're watching, they got it for you. There's actually good weight to this thing. I would have figured it would have been kind of cheap junk, but it's got good weight. It's a 1941 Willys Coupe. It is 1:24 scale. Unless you're Pat, then it's 1:1 scale.
Brother, bring out that gorgeous car.
I'm gonna get my butt kicked when he sees this. Okay, boobers. You wouldn't be interested in this wall of jerky, I can assure you.
Sure, I have all that, tough guy.
The contradicting smells that are going on right now between the jerky and the candied nuts and the brisket, it is sensory overload.
My mind is aglow with whirling, transient nodes of thought, careening through a cosmic vapor of invention.
Ditto.
Ditto?
I have no idea how to process anything that I'm seeing, smelling, essentially tasting, because we have not had a meal yet on this last day of the Southern Swing when we do this, but we will be taking care of that. You have to know the rules of the road at Buc-ee's, especially when you have a cart. With cart comes great responsibility and a great big bill at the end.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Cereal griller. And there's a picture of meat on it.
You choose me? Happy Valentine's.
The little rugrats annoying you on the drive. Get them an action book. Find the objects that do not belong. I think all the fruit doesn't belong. That should be the only one that belongs right there. We're not here for fruit. We're here for Buc-ee. I do love Buc-ees.
This is not a
Cool Hand Luke would be proud of this. A jar of eggs.
You call me a liar?
No, not a liar. You just have a common and likable tendency toward exaggeration.
Hot honey is the rage across the country right now. Here you go. I'm telling you, if it's made, you could probably get it here at Buc-ee's. I mean, they've got other types of Texas honey right here that are not Buc-ee's brand. You got all your finest jams and jellies, strawberry, apple, more strawberry, berry, bacon.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Berry bacon. In the cart. Now what are you going to take everything home in? Especially if you buy some cool items. Here's a little insulated cooler. Now I have a lot of insulated coolers. There was a stage where that was always the media gift for covering bowl games and things like that. I will never need to buy another insulated cooler in my life. All right, we got a little bit of a bottleneck here, so we're gonna hang tight for a second and let traffic clear. You can even get Prime. The Paul brothers, Ohio Zone would be very proud of you. All sorts of salsas. Peach chipotle, maybe? Carolina Reaper. You're going from a sweet and smoky to you need a seatbelt on the toilet. I mean, you know, it's a very wide range right here.
Now you are all part of my domain.
I have had their salsas before. They are very good. I'm trying to see one that I can get that's not going to destroy me, but it has enough heat to be worth it. We'll go habanero. That should be fine right there. It's just hot. Whereas Carolina Reaper, extra hot. I'm too old, I can't do that anymore. We got more hot sauces here, barbecue sauce. I mean, if you're going to a place that has brisket, you better have the sauce and everything else. Funny how things work out. I'm wearing a Meat Church shirt, which is based in Waxahachie, Texas. A great seasoning company. They do a lot of good stuff. We went there, it wasn't open yet. Meat Church items right here. You can get them at Buc-ees.
Whew. I have a feeling it's not gonna suck.
And I actually have like the full range of them at home. You can find them at stores, but you can find them too at Buc-ees. So that is always a big deal right there. Chicken rub, that's, you know, I use chicken rub a lot in my cooking. Why go to the fair where you can just go and get the cotton candy right here? Now, this just makes my teeth hurt thinking about it. Your wife want like one of those Stanley Cups? Not like the actual NHL Stanley Cup. But like a Stanley. Why not get the Buc-ees version of it? Right there. Now, if I get one more Yeti cup, I'm gonna have to build a second house. So that's probably not for me. I need to find one more thing. I need to find one more thing. How about a candle?
Hand me that candle, will you?
Now, I'm not a big candle guy, but I am a big beaver nugget fan. So I'm conflicted here. I would love for my house to smell like beaver nuggets, and instead of smelling like Kevin.
Kevin!
So, what do I do? We're doing it. We're doing it. I will give you a report afterwards on how, if it really does smell like that. I really wish I had a faux denim Buc-ees cup. Now you do. I think we kind of gone through everything. So, what is your favorite item that I got? I got 5 items, like I said. The beaver nugget pillow, a 4th of July t-shirt, habanero pepper salsa, berry bacon jam, and a beaver nuggets candle. Now we're holding up progress as they're constantly restocking, so we'll move a little bit so they can continue to work. I'm not here to get anybody in trouble. But let me know in the comments what your favorite item is. Again, we did a whole Buc-ees video without talking about brisket, bathrooms, gasoline. We went and showed you the rest of Buc-ees to get you ready for when Buc-ees comes to Ohio, hopefully in the next 12 months, outside of Dayton in the Huber Heights area. Not gonna call this a Hungry Huddle because we didn't really talk about food, but like anything, you can get it all here at youtube.com/BuckeyeHuddle as we wrap up our Southern Swing. I wanna thank everybody for spending 24 minutes with me, something like that, as we toured Buc-ees. I wanna buy my items and get on the road so I can get home. And maybe we'll do a Big B kickoff here soon too. Until then, take it easy.